I'm Toby and this is Sea Life. What I was afraid of, you guys, it didn't sound right when we first started it up. And I guess this is a lesson beginners learn. If it don't sound right when you first start it up, if it sounds a little clangy or something, you better check it out, because we're having to change this blade already because it wasn't tightened correctly or something, and it slipped off and nearly got messed up, and I'm just glad it didn't mess up anything more. But that was kind of an exciting moment, and it's a little bit sad because, you know, we hate to learn a kind of expensive lesson like this, but it'll be okay. And this little mishap, though, is going to be a special lesson for y'all, because you're going to get to see the inside details of changing the blade on this beautiful machine, and I think you're going to love it. As part of the exercise, you'll want to look into your instructions, even if you don't normally. So this is what Daniel's doing right now. He's just going to check into these instructions and make sure he's doing it step by step with this blade. We just don't want any more mishaps, so very important. And the instructions do come with a special instruction holder on the side of your saw, and I'll show you that too in just a minute. It's a little container that actually is where you should store your instructions, your instruction manuals. It also has a pair of gloves in there and a pair of safety glasses, and that is just beautiful. That's such a nice option to have.
When you go to change the blade on this is actually when it comes down like that. Look, this just moves here. So to change the blade, you just pivot that up. You don't have to loosen nothing, you just turn it up. Now, this I had to take it off. I unscrewed the wing nut, slid it out, and just setting it off the side. Now this whole blade just kind of pops out of there, which I better get some gloves on before I get cut.
So it looks to be
this
quite
is the blade
simple.
that came with this sawmill.
Yeah, this blade was actually installed by the factory.
They say that this is usually the blade that's not like great. But you learn on this blade.
Yeah, you learn on that one. Here he goes. He's got the big, he's cleaned up the inside, and he's got the big old blade, and here he goes. He's got one side on, and then he's going to show you just, well, it's just sitting there. It's resting. Correction. And we're going to go to the other side. And he's feeding it through these little guides at the bottom and making sure it's in the housing at the top.
We're almost there.
Wow, we're almost there already.
Yeah, that's another thing, reason that I bought this particular model. The ease of changing the blades, because everybody else it looked like you had to get out wrenches, and this one you're not supposed to have to get out wrenches.
Yeah.
I haven't had to get out a wrench.
So far, he hasn't had to get out a wrench, he says, and he said that's the reason he bought this whole system, because one of the reasons he bought this system, because the ease of changing the blade was just beautiful. So all right, look, great on the video that the company had anyway, and we're experiencing this. And you're watching our first experience at changing the blade. In action. We always film in real-time action. And we film every day and we upload exactly what we did that day, most generally. So you're getting real-time action here. This was just maybe the day before, or like that. So if you ever wonder what we did yesterday or the day before, you can always find out here on This Is Sea Life. And because this is the life. We are enjoying it out here, and we're enjoying retirement by working 6 days a week. Instead of working for someone else, we are just working for ourselves, and we are enjoying all sorts of things about this property, and about YouTube and all the different things you can do. We're working during the day and working on our YouTube uploads at night, and just loving it. Just loving every bit of it. And like you can tell, we are learning as we're going along about so many different things. But this was an adventure that we just could not resist. We had to mill our trees. We've been wanting, since we bought this property, we knew that these trees would be a great value to us, and we had looked into having somebody else cut all of our trees, and we just didn't like the way other people's properties were looking. So we said to ourselves, well, you know what, we need some buildings, we need this and that, let's just use our own trees and let this property provide all the wood and all the experience that we need in milling. And so this is what you're seeing, this dream come to life. It's amazing to us. Just the fact that we had the opportunity to do this is just amazing.
Voila, it's done.
Voila! He says it is complete. This is finished. You got the tension set and everything?
Yep.
Wow. See? No sweat. Easy blade changing. Simple, simple, simple. Oh, see that? That's so nice. And yeah, it did. I mean, now this saw, especially the trailer, came in so many pieces. I mean, we had millions of bolts and everything else, and we just took our patience, and step by step we put it all together, and did all the little measurements and everything you're supposed to do. So we put it together, and so it took a long time to get this together, don't get me wrong, but the whole head is beautiful, and it's all put together when it gets here, and we just couldn't be happier. Right, and so far we just couldn't be happier. And we like the magnetic measure apparatus too, because you can just move that up and down however you need it, and that's very nice little piece of this mill as well. They thought of everything, they really did, I think. They even came with brand new gloves.
And it came with
safety goggles. Yep.
I have them here.
Instruction box, and a watertight instruction box and lid. You just roll up your instructions and put them back in the box. Just like that. And few little tools.
That's the only tool you need, the spark plug wrench.
The spark plug wrench. He said, Daniel said that's the only tool you need, the spark plug wrench. What they tell you anyhow.